don't know if y'all remember when I was in Minnesota a couple years back. Actually, and you've seen some videos of me in a basement. And in that basement, we didn't know it at the time. We found out later that up under that basement sits oil. And this oil actually is a part of like a pipeline. And it starts in Minnesota and it goes all the way to a certain point, of which is about, like, I'd say 3 minutes from my house, which is in Ohio. And I researched this and I discovered this, and someone asked me to prove it last night. Not that they didn't believe it, but it was a particular person that's a part of the legal industry, a high-level attorney, and they were interested in what I was saying, and they was like, we need a little bit more proof. So I meditated on it and slept on it. And today I heard from a real close friend of mine, which is Beyonce, and based upon her research, she said I was 100% correct. There is oil connecting all the way from where we're at, which is in Ohio, to Minnesota, but it actually starts in Minnesota, believe it or not. It travels towards where I'm at, and there's a cutoff point. And I'm putting this out because someone donated a certain amount of money to give to someone in the law enforcement industry so that they could spy on and listen to my conversation that I had with someone about this last night. And I'm not upset because people do this all the time. It's not about being upset at all. People do this type of stuff all the time, this type of business that I'm in. I mean, when you start to have meetings and share information, you're opening yourself up to psychic attack. I have a video called Foolish Shapeshifters, and I talk a lot about that in this video. I talk about how when you write stuff down, or when you speak something, you create a new type of karma. When you go through a mode of a ritual where you don't speak and you don't talk, this is a certain type of connection, a different type of karma, and a different type of relationship. And this is kind of similar to what is going on right now with this scenario, because I'm suggesting to members of my soul group that are aware of this, because they think a lot of stuff that I teach on this channel is lies, and that's not true. They're like, well, how are you able to discover this? And it's because I have a certain type of technology that I'm attuned with that's connected to various different devices that I have, where I'm able to read and find commodities, because I'm like a commodities, I guess you could say like a commodity seafarer / sea. I don't want to say use the term Sharif, because that's like, I haven't made it to that level yet. However, I am like a tradesman, and we keep certain tools on us and certain devices so that we're able to find resources and commodities in places that you would never know. Like, I know where all type of stuff is. I know where diamonds are at. I know where gold is at. In places that you would never think, though. Like, I'm talking about in like ghettos, like urban areas or whatever. So someone paid me to go ahead and talk about this, and to go ahead and say that from now on with this oil thing, because we are going to get some money out of this. It's going to take about 6 months. We are going to get some money out of this. And they paid me to say from now on, and this person is highly intuitive, that if you want to be a part of this and you want to, continue to follow this movement, because some people have already been following it, we're not going to speak on this anymore. From now on, it's going to be all telepathy. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this particular episode down. Just wanted to go ahead and put that information out. You guys stay vigilant.